livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for a better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers to call are 5111 and 080022000008. ABS TV is now live on air. Good morning. Welcome to ABS News, Breakfast News. My name is Akukouwa Uwa. The Managing Director of Operation Clean and Healthy Anambra Ocha Brigade, Comrade Celestine Anere, says the ongoing training program for newly recruited personnel of the Ocha Brigade meets global and best practices and enforcement standards. Comrade Anere stated this during a platoon competition exercise designed to test the recruits' individual performance, discipline, and adaptability to modern enforcement standards. Chibuzo Obidike was there and unfiled in this report.
He emphasized that the training aligns with the government's commitment to building a professional workforce that upholds civility, human relations, global best practices.
We hope that Anambra will cooperate with us and make sure that Anambra is clean and healthy, because it's not going to be business as usual. We are going to be very serious and very intentional about our enforcement drive after this training.
In his remarks, the Special Assistant to the Governor on Ocha Brigade matters, Mr. Obiora Anaka, lauded the enthusiasm and commitment of the new recruits, noting that their inclusion will further strengthen the government's enforcement drive across the state.
One of their responsibilities is trying to curb impunity, put sanity in the system, get into curbing vandalism as well.
Also speaking, the camp instructor, Mr. Femi Ebams, appreciated the state government for creating opportunities for youth through the recruitment exercise, while assuring that the recruits are being equipped with the right skills, discipline, and orientation that will not only boost the efficiency of the brigade, but also contribute meaningfully to the overall development and orderliness of the state.
The state government have done excellently well for a kind of good gesture like this by giving job opportunity to the youth in the state.
As part of activities marking the 2025 Press Week of the Anambra State Council of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, NUJ, members of the union embarked on a tour of landmark projects being executed by Governor Chukwuma Soludo, after which they affirmed that he is worthy of the title Oluwatoegu. The Press Week commenced with a novelty football match between the Anambra Patriots for Soludo and the NUJ football team, creating an atmosphere of unity and friendship among the teams. Tochukwu Ochie now reports.
Leading the tour, chairman of the Anambra State Council of NUJ, Dr. Odogwu Emeka Odogwu, lauded the projects as transformative and stressed that Governor Soludo has distinguished himself among his counterparts through visible achievements within a short period in office.
Today is a day of us to mark whether some of the projects they are doing are really in existence, as announced and as advertised. And we have seen most of the projects are on ground. And after now, we will embark on what we call tour of government projects for complete appraisal.
Also speaking, the National Secretary of the Union, Comrade Achike Chude, commended the Anambra State Council of the NUJ, describing the tour as a demonstration of unity, professionalism, and readiness to partner with the government in amplifying developmental achievements.
The government should do more, because it is through things like this that will judge governments.
Also lending her voice, an ex-officio of the council, Comrade Ebele Eze, applauded Governor Soludo's bold strides, noting that his developmental initiatives have not only impacted Anambra positively, but also projected the state on the global map.
It is an eye-opener. It is a gateway to my home. I'm from Nanka, so from Oka to Nanka doesn't take me more than 30 minutes to be in my house. And I say kudos to His Excellency.
Some of the projects inspected by the journalists included the Ekulobia Flyover, Solution Market, and Solution Park, in Ekulobia, as well as Solution Fund City and the Lighthouse, both in Oka, among others. Tochukwu Ochie reporting for ABS News.
Focused on guiding young minds towards Positivity, the 4th edition seminar of IG Akuko Uwa Health and Academic Foundation was held at Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, with over 700 students in attendance under the Foundation Scholarship Program. Drawn from different schools, Kenechukwu Chukwudi filed in this report.
The executive director of the foundation, Gloria Abanihe, explained that the summit themed Harnessing the Power of Education and Building a Strong Moral Foundation was organized to encourage students under the foundation scholarship to focus on their studies while rewarding those who performed exceptionally well academically.
With this seminar, we call them together as a family to admonish them, direct them, educate them, encourage them in their academics.
Speakers at the event, including Associate Professor Chitom John Akamelo and Pastor Uzo Ejikeme, urged young people to stay focused and not be distracted from their studies and life goals, and also admonished students to avoid hard drugs, immorality, and excessive time on the internet, while encouraging them to set goals and cultivate a culture of self-discipline.
Collaborating with your fellow students is very, very important, honestly speaking. If you don't know it, know it today. You know, you are competing with the best because you have what it takes. Tell somebody I have what it takes.
Mr. David Okolo from Wano Muyimu Memorial Secondary School, Awka, received 500,000 naira, and Ms. Kosiso Anyogu from Federal Science and Technical College, Awka, who also received same amount, expressed happiness for the recognition and promised to continue performing excellently. From the Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, it's been Kenechukwu Chukwudi for ABS News.
The federal government has launched a digital portal where Nigerians can report fraudulent activities in housing estates, submit evidence, and track the progress of their complaint. The disclosure was contained in a statement released by the Federal Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, FMHUD. The portal, accessible via https://rreport.fmhu.gov.ng, provides citizens with a safe and user-friendly platform to report incidents of fraud in housing estates across the country. Complaints submitted on the system will be reviewed by the ministry in collaboration with relevant stakeholders, including professional bodies, law enforcement agencies, and the judiciary. Now let's go to what we have for you on the foreign news. President Donald Trump's steep 50% tariff on India have kicked in weeks after the U.S. president issued an executive order imposing an additional 25% penalty on India over its purchases of Russian oil and weapons. This makes India to be among the countries hit with the highest tariffs in the world. Earlier this month, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi made a promise to cut taxes to mitigate their economic impact. He also urged domestic self-reliance and said that a Diwali gift in form of a massive tax bonanza was on its way for the common man and the millions of small businesses that powers Asia's third largest economy. No fewer than 6,382 athletes and officials will converge in Asaba for the 9th edition of the National Youth Games, scheduled to run from August 29 to September 6. Organized by the National Sports Commission, the Games aim to promote grassroots sports and unearth the next generation of Nigerian champions. This year's edition will feature 37 sporting events, promising a showcase of skill, teamwork, and determination across multiple disciplines. According to the NSC, the Games remain a celebration of talent, resilience, and national unity, with 9 days of thrilling action expected to produce the country's future stars. Remember, you can follow news and programs of ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at www.absradiotelevision.com. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel at ABS Radio Television. Follow us on our social media handles at ABS Radio Television. and on Facebook at ABS Radio TV, on Instagram and on X. Before we go, a look at the main points. Ocha Brigade has trained new recruits to strengthen its workforce. Anambra NUJ has applauded Soludo's transformative leadership. And we brought to you, federal government has unveiled digital portal for reporting and tracking housing fraud. And on the foreign scene, US has imposed 50% tariffs on India. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something, report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember, the emergency numbers to call are 5111 and 0800 2200 ABS TV is now live on cable free-to-air. Join us. That's the size of our package this morning. My name is Akukouwa, wishing you a blessed morning. Bye for now.